I don't know where this rant is gonna go. I already have like 40 minutes of me just yapping. But I just talk and you don't have to listen. Um my period is a week early. 100% sure that is because of the decaying IUD in my uterus. They kept saying, they went back and forth when I got it. They said it would last 3 years. Um Now they're saying 5. I've had it since November of 2022. So 2 years. And it should be okay, except it's not. And I'm concerned that when it is really not, then I'm not going to be able to get a new one because of the current world events. But I was thinking about it because for the majority of my life that I could have a period, I did not have a period because I was on progesterone from 13 to 18. And that shit fucked me up. It fucked with my body. I really hated it. Made me gain a ton of weight. It was just not a fun time. However, my period is like kind of like on the equivalency of like the uncomfortableness. So, I don't know. I don't think that I want to be on progesterone though. What I really want is a hysterectomy to get, remove my hysteria. Um it really is though. Like if I lived in the Victorian age, oh bitch. I need to read that book. I've been obsessed with this book since I was a child too. But now I can't remember any of the information. But it was like this woman, this journalist, who like pretended to be crazy and went into an asylum, like a bedlam, and like reported on it. It was like horrible conditions. And that's where I would be. And maybe where I was always meant to be. I hate that, but like really, like, society has changed so significantly. And, you know, of course, I'm gonna say, like, I would not live in any era. Like, I love the things that the modern world has given me. Like, my friends and just the amazing life that I have and the things that I'm able to do are all thanks to modern technology in the modern world. But like obviously there are some really horrific, disgusting things going on in the modern world. And that's not fun. I mean, but there's always been. And to tell you the truth, there are a couple situations in which I know for a fact that I would thrive like beyond incredibly. And because of the modern world, I cannot exist in these spaces that I think that I should exist in. And this is being like some sort of Oracle of Delphi type situation. I think that that's very good. I'm working on a sort of artist art divining technique. Um which I came up with a name for and then I forgot it because of course, but I'm sure I'll remember it again because it's one that I had thought about before. But like in tuning my body's frequencies and energies with errant energies that radiate uh in the air. This is gonna sound, I sound like a completely fucking insane person if you don't get what I'm talking about. But And I know. You don't have to believe in this too. If you think that the Aaron energies are bullshit, then they're bullshit to you. Because this is what I believe. I believe that God exists if you believe in God. And, you know, and so Aaron energies exist because I believe in Aaron energies. Um, Basically, in tuning frequencies by like controlling your thoughts and critiquing your thoughts when they don't match up to where you need to be to connect to divine things to make art out of. I think Emily Dickinson did the same thing. And like, yeah, anyway, my uterus inhibits that. And so does being on constant progesterone. So it's very simple. The solution to this: remove the uterus. And then I can just be on testosterone. And I feel like at that point, my life is complete. I feel great. I could even like, I could do something fun. I could do something non-binary, and I could do like some estrogen and some testosterone and like do a fun little HRT cocktail. Guys, this is just, that's like the true place. Yeah, the Oracle of Delphi did that, but I do it with weed. That's my oracle that I swallow. They did it with like CO2. One time I accidentally bumped the knobs on my stove and I got gas for like 20 minutes. And I think that's the same as being in that cave and dancing around. Yeah, that's one place in which I would thrive. The other place, I'm thinking like pre-World War I, there was about a 20-30 year period where like specifically like farmers in Eastern Europe just could do whatever the fuck they wanted and just grow tomatoes and eat them like apples and knit on the porch. Why would anyone not want to do that? Why are we drilling in the national parks, by the way? These people who want to drill in the national parks, they also want to go on their little vacations to fucking Aruba and wherever. You're not going to be able to do that. I hate when people appreciate natural beauty and then want to destroy it still. They even appreciate the natural beauty that they're destroying. But they still don't care. If you don't care about your own emotions, get help. I care a lot about my own emotions, which is maybe too much. There's an in-between. I haven't really figured any of this shit out. But what I do know is that I'm going to. So, kind of the way that I do it, I don't even talk to people about this stuff. Like, I talk to myself inside my head. It's really bad. It's really bad. I can't string a sentence together, even when I'm sober. Also, my throat is killing me and I need to take a smoke break. Smoking break. I also hate being always accessible. And like kind of like the thing about me That's like my selling point, is that I'm always accessible. But I don't. I don't want to be rude, but like some of y'all, I just don't vibe. We just don't vibe. And I feel like rude. But it's like, you and I both see that we're struggling to keep this conversation going. Why then is it like mean of me to be like, oh, we just don't vibe, we're just not friends? Like, why is that not? Why can't I just not be friends with someone? I think it's gonna be really funny when people actually see my stuff. I've been on the internet my whole life. And I've been making things on the internet my whole life. And the most popular thing I ever did is a Snapchat post about how I had German children's shoes that got reposted somewhere. Because I got recognized for that like twice by random strangers in a city that I didn't live in. I don't know what that's about. I don't look into that. I don't want to know. I was in a Boston Globe digital media video where me and my little brother were like answering questions about Willow Smith and Jaden Smith. I don't know. It was weird, but it's like not on YouTube. You have to have like a specific link to even find it. I don't know what that was for. I was in movies. This is just not right for me. You know? But like, also the only way that I can do the things that I want to do is to do this. I think that's my problem though, is that I don't really want it. Because what I want is to knit. That's literally. Like if someone literally locked me in a room, like a padded room, with just unlimited yarn, unlimited knitting needles, unlimited like knitting patterns, unlimited Degrassi, maybe like 30 Rock too, just to switch it up. Add in like, I don't know, Dexter. And some music, maybe Spotify access. But honestly, you could just give me Pixel Revolt on vinyl. But like, these are all the things that I need. And like my friends. I'm very simple. I'm a simple guy. These are easy things. I think like, it's not fucking frivolous to want to have stuff that you like. Throughout the entirety of history, even before capitalism, people had collections. It's just what humans do. It's okay to want to collect things. Be gentle with yourself. But also, live like me. Advertisers cannot advertise to me. I don't buy things. I don't have money to buy things. I buy groceries. I buy weed. I buy yarn. And like, yarn is like niche enough that I think people, the advertisers are a bit more like stuff that I'm actually interested in, some stuff that I want to see. Like, no advertisers can advertise to me. all the data that they're collecting on me, like, there's honestly nothing to collect. And it's crazy because I'm on my phone, like, almost 24/7. But everything that's going on with me is inside here. The stuff that happens externally, it's like sometimes I'm able to, like, reach out from behind my, like, my little wall and, like, do something that I actually enjoy. But, like, the majority of my life, I'm kind of a zombie because I need space away from this to be able to continue living in this world where I can't do the most fucking basic shit. Also, I'm very just concerned about how many people can't even get through the, like, culture war stuff, even when they're just, it's really just, like, laid out just so barely, just so, not barely, just so, like, unclouded for them. You are obsessed with strangers' genitals. They can't even hear that and, like, understand what's happening. I think it's beyond words. And, you know, this is something that I hate too. But I get it. Like, I understand the process that people take to come to this conclusion, and I understand in some ways how this is actually, like, a functional hypothesis. But Donald Trump being in office, because it's a net positive, because more people are becoming aware. I think all ethical conversations need to be focused on what is happening right now in this moment. Because if every single conversation is about hypotheticals and about the hypothetical people waking up, the hypothetical, like, revolution, whatever, if all of those conversations are coming from that standpoint, you're never going to get anywhere. Because no one's going to fucking believe a word you say, because all you're talking about is predictions. I'm talking about right now, this fucking second. What is the most humane, equitable solution for every single problem that you experience on a day-to-day basis? I know that these things are a process, and it's always going to be a process, but fascists are fucking fast, so we need to be faster. Especially when things start working out like they should. Sometimes doing things the right way is wrong. That's why it's the thing, the Uber for Dogs authoritarian government. Which, it's not even about authoritarianism. It's not even about being like having to, like, really make it, like, strict and structured and restricting everything very severely for a short period of time to be able to move things along quicker. It's not even really about that. Because that, of course, is extremely difficult. It's hard to continue to, like, keep people on your side if you're doing stuff like that. Like, also, it just leaves so much room for people to swoop in and, like, completely take over. It's like Gilead logic, you know? Like, what's his name? Lawrence? He thought, oh, I'm gonna do all this shit, I'm gonna increase the birth rate, then I'm gonna put in New Bethlehem, and then it's gonna change. It's like, let's pause for a second. let's just say we can work on a model of no more pain and suffering. No one deserves to die. Just like none. Period. End of sentence. That's the mode that I'm working in. I think at the end of the day, we're a simple species. We see something we want and we can go after it. So what you need to do is you need to show people that what they want is the right thing for all of us. Not just for them. It's really, really, really exhausting to think outside yourself. It is. That's why you have to work on it. Like, I know. I get trapped inside my head all the time. That's literally what this is. But what I know is that we're animals, and this planet is made out of things made out of stars. And it's pretty fucking incredible. It's a miracle. So, you know, why not? Do the right thing. Do the good thing. To say thank you to whatever. Yeah, that's my rant.